Yes.
Yo, this is your boy Big CLint. You listen to Hot on the Block. Check me out.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I want to thank everybody who listens in. We're coming to you live to a global audience. My name is Torres, and you're tuned in to Hot on the Block. All right, everybody. Joining us is Texas' own Big CLint. I want to welcome you on Hot on the Block, the radio series. Big CLint, how are you,
yes, sir? I'm doing good. How about yourself, my bro?
Oh, man, wonderful. It's getting good. Big CLint, you know, been seeing your stuff online for a while.
Yeah.
You're doing big things. Before, we get into your story and we introduce you to people that are just getting to know your brand. Can you just tell everybody how they could reach you and your company online?
Yeah, you can reach me through Facebook at Big CLint Morris on Facebook. Twitter, you can catch us through Hustlin' Hard Radio. Instagram, the same thing, Hustlin' Hard Radio. And I think pretty much everything else is probably hustlinhardradio.com. That's our website, which is www.hustlinhardradio.com.
All right, very cool, Hustling Hard. All right, so Big CLint, why don't you let everybody know who is Big CLint?
Man, I'm trying to make a name. Big CLint is pretty much I want to say they saying I'm an icon right now, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a big title.
Yeah. I do a lot of stuff in the music industry. Like I do a lot of management. I just recently got into management with models and fashion. I've been working with a lot of major artists, including local artists. I'm sorry. One of the artists I'm working with right now is Silk the Shocker with New No Limit. We're working on his brand, bring his brand back out. New music coming from him soon. We just dropped the movie back in November, so we've been working. I mean, basically, we just do what we got to do. And that's basically what we do. Is we try to rebrand old artists and bring them back, and see what we can do. Make them relevant again.
Big boy, real hardcore business. So, Big CLint, how exactly did you get started or get involved in music?
Family, man. I've been around music since I was a little kid. Like my uncle, he's one of the original Drifters. So I've been around music all my life. So I didn't have no other choice. My grandfather was a singer in the church. My grandmother, she's a singer in the church. So I've just been around music all my life, basically.
Right now, you have the Urban Awards. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, the Urban Underground Awards 2016. I have it every year. I didn't have it last year because of some conflict of interest on venues. So I went ahead and didn't do it last year, but this will be the third year that we're having it. The second year was very successful. What we do is we recognize artists from each genre, form of music, all artists. We recognize from R&B to rap, hip-hop, heavy metal, fashion, local and major. A lot of local artists come out and everything and so forth. We just give them recognition, just basically letting them know, hey, your hard work is not going unseen. And we give them recognition. And we have, what we do is how we have that calculated is that their fans vote for them to win in that category. So they get a lot of notoriety at the same time. But it's been very successful. This will be the third year we're going to have it. It's going to be in September, but like I say, it's one of the big things we do have out here in Dallas, Texas each year. So like I said, I didn't have it last year, but we're going to do it again this year.
Okay, so will it be held in Dallas?
Yes, sir. It's going to be in Dallas. Normally we have it at the Green Elephant. I think we're going to have it back in the same spot. But yeah, it's going to be in Dallas. We have it around mid-September every year.
Okay, very cool. For any listener who's in the music business, starting out, or maybe that is already in the business professionally, can you just give them some kind of advice? Like, how do you grow your business?
Stay consistent. I mean, go back to the old school. I mean, go out and get in the DJ's face as far as, pushing your record. Get in the face, give them music hands on basically is how, I've been successful in it and so forth. I mean, social media only can take you so far, but you can stay on social media and email your music out, but it's right now, social media is so impersonal right now, unimpersonal. So basically just get in, if you want to get a DJ to play your record, basically my whole thing is go and just talk to the DJ, buy him a drink or whatnot. I'm not saying pay him, but buy him a drink and tell him you got a record he want to listen to. He may not be able to play it that night because it might not fit their format, but, make sure you get your record and so forth. I mean, my thing is get out in the public, move around. Also get out your area code, get out your zip code. I mean, if you stay in your zip code, basically your zip code is going to be on the one that's going to hear your record. So, budget, move around, go to state to state. I mean, that's a lot of advice I would like to give a lot of these artists out there.
Okay, you're based out of Texas, and you're holding the awards in Texas. There's a lot of people that have internet-based business. There's internet rappers. There's internet music brands. But how important is it to actually narrow down and target a specific market?
To narrow down and target a specific market, I mean, you can work it through the social media, but like I say, go to that market. I mean, basically go physically go to that market. I mean, lay up for a weekend. Go to that market and just and flood it. I learned a lot with watching No Limit with Master P. He actually go to a market, man, with 5,000 CDs and just leave them. I mean, just flood it. I mean, CDs and flyers and just flood it. I mean, that's the quickest way to get known in a market. I mean, just go out there and just leave them with music. I mean, flood it. It may eventually somebody's gonna be wanting to hear it on the radio. So I mean, put radio edits on it. I mean, do what you got to do, but just lay up in a market for at least, I mean, if you can't stay in that week, I mean, if not, just do a weekend. Just flood it.
That's a serious tactic, you know what I mean? At 5,000 units, that's serious,
That's real guerrilla. That's just being a guerrilla style. I mean, you can sit there and do it on the internet all day, but, it only goes for so long and then it'll buzz away. If you go into a market and just sit there for like a weekend, just lay out at least 5,000 units, hey, I can't see you losing at any point in time if you got the budget to do that.
All right, so you're hearing that advice from a music professional. Big CLint, let's get to know you a little bit, more about you. So when Big CLint is not working on music, like what activities do you do? Do you have hobbies? Like, what do you get into?
Man, I hang out with the kids, man. That's basically what it is. I mean, they pretty much keep me grounded. I hang out with the kids, the family. They keep me grounded. I mean, we play video games. I mean, with my sons and so forth. So just hang out with the kids, stay at home, stay grounded. I mean, I try to leave the music outside my doorstep. When I come in my door, I leave the music outside that and so forth. So that's basically what it is. So I don't have to bring my work home with me at all. But other than that, man, this is games, video games and so forth. I mean, I'm a big kid.
All right. What's your favorite game?
Oh, man, Black Ops.
All right, cool. So, are you into movies? Are you a movie buff?
Yeah, I just watched Deadpool, man. That was a crazy movie, man. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but yeah, eventually once you got into it, it's crazy. But Deadpool was the last one I just went and seen.
let me ask you a question. You know, with your kids, you mentioned a little bit about traveling. Do you have a favorite vacation spot?
Yeah, Miami. I have actually two, Miami and Lake Charles, Louisiana.
All right, Big Clip. What would you like to let people know about you that they don't already know?
Basically, I mean, people, I don't pretty much, how can you say, that's a good question. I'm pretty much transparent. I'm an open book. I mean, I don't pretty much hide anything. I think my thing is just know that I'm stickler for promotions and marketing. I mean, I want to see every artist succeed and so forth. I've been in their shoes and so forth at one point in time, and I've learned lessons, far as dealing with the music industry. So I like to share that with every artist. If you have any questions regarding the music and so forth, definitely get at me. I mean, I'm really accessible through media. Like I said, Big CLint Morris on Facebook. I'm very accessible. So definitely get through me there. I answer any questions that you do shoot at me.
Big Clint Morris, I wanted to thank you for joining us. You sound like you have a grasp and a lot of balance with your professional life and with your family life, and that's like very cool. So how would your friends describe you? How would the people that best know you would describe you?
There you got a CLint, and then you got a Big CLint, and so forth. And I guess when you get CLint, I mean that's pretty much my friends. We just kid around. We'll go out and we'll go over to each other's house. Like my friends would go barbecue or whatnot and so forth like that. But then when it comes to professionalism, like they want to ask me music questions or anything as far as music related. You have to switch on another mode, which is Big CLint, and he's a little bit. I'm not gonna say cocky and arrogant, but he's more straightforward. You're not gonna get much laid back with him, but it's more of a business type situation when it gets to CLint and Big CLint, and it's crazy how separate the two, but you have to nowadays because, like I say, I leave a lot of that stuff outside my door when I come home. So, and especially when I'm around my friends. So around my friends, they all know me. It's pretty much CLint, and we're just pretty much cool, laid back at that point.
Is that tough? Because it seems like your life has been centered around music. You have family in the business.
No, it's not tough at all. I mean, the thing is, you just got to know when to switch it on and switch it off. I mean, it's real easy. I mean, your kids is not really. You don't want to force feed your kids with the music and so forth. I mean, I let them be kids. They grow up and let them do what they want to do. And around my friends, I don't want to be around them and all they hear is this music business. So, you have to switch on and switch it off and so forth like that with them. So
Okay, you mentioned, you have to let kids be kids and kind of let them do what they want to do. Why do you do what you do?
Why do I do what I do? Because it's a drive I got. I love it. I mean, I love it. I have fun with it. I make a little change out of it. Not a lot of change, but I have fun. I mean, that's something I enjoy to do. I mean, I've been around music for pretty much all my life, so. I mean, I don't see myself doing anything other than that at this point in time. If I do, it's going to end up drawing me back into the music industry anyway. So.
Okay. Do you have any philosophies that you live by?
Hustle hard and grind hard. I mean, that's the whole thing I live by. The thing is, the more you grind, the more you hustle, the more it pays off. So. That's my motto I have.
Right. All right. So, what advice would you give to a young Big Clint Morris who wants to walk in your shoes?
Make sure you're ready for it. Make sure you're built. I mean, you got to be built for it. You got to take criticism. You got to take the nose. You got to be built for it. I mean, you got to have a good thick chest, a thick coat of skin, because you go through a lot of people that don't want to actually hear what you got to say, but then eventually they'll eventually come around and listen to it. But you run up against a lot of resistance. So you got to be kind of built for it a little bit. You know, you gotta be ready for the nose.
You know, your brand has a lot of architecture. You know, with management, with stuff that you're developing, with stuff that you currently have going on. What is your favorite role? Like, you know, you have a lot of areas of expertise, but what is your favorite role?
My favorite role is pretty much management. I do a lot of the artists that I work with, they just call me for advice, bookings and so forth like that. I love, I love being the go-to guy when it comes to my artists. So, and I know how to handle my business accordingly. So, but yeah, management is basically it. I mean, as far as the label and so forth, I do have a team that does run that. With the fashion, I have a team that runs that also, and then with the model, I do have a team that runs that too. So it's been, I've been pretty successful so far with it. I mean, like I said, management is basically where they're actually labeling me down to, where I pretty much oversee a lot of stuff. So.
You've worked with a lot of big names. You've done a lot of significant moves.
Yeah.
How do you consider taking on a client, or how do you consider moving forward with a project?
Taking on the client, I mean, you have to have that drive. I mean, I have to see that. I mean, you have to do a little bit more than what I'm doing. I can sit here and put you in a position, but I want to see you put yourself in a position, or try to put yourself in a better position at the same time. So your drive pretty much would help me out. It would actually let me know that you're really good, or that you really want to do this.
And you're really built like that, like Big Clint says. And you have the skin for it. Big Clint, I wanted to thank you again for joining us. Can you please remind everybody how they can reach you, how they can get in contact with you for business interests, just to follow you, etc.?
Oh yeah, follow me on Big Clint Morris on the social, which is I want to say Facebook, and you can always hit me on my email. My email address is C.B.O.Y.E. production without the S at Gmail. You can always catch me on there. You send me emails and so forth like that. I do answer every email that is sent over to me. And just be on the lookout, for a lot of promotional stuff coming out from the Urban Underground Awards. We normally start that in April, where we start having the artists nominated. We have artists, sending an email to nominate for the category. So that starts off in, I want to say starts in April, which will be next month. So you'll see a lot of promo going out for that. So just be on the lookout for that.
Cool. Can you just remind everybody your website?
The website is going to be www.hustlin, HUSTLIN, hardradio.com. So
all right,
hustlinhardradio.com.
That's .com, right?
Yeah, .com.
All right, cool. All right, Big Clint, thank you, man. Again, I just want to, appreciate, your time, and look forward to speaking to you very soon and following up on everything that you're doing. So,
man, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
Yo, this is your boy, Big Clint. You listen to Hot on the Block. Check me out. Peace.
It's Nicolay, always seeing a cut above the rest. Yeah.
bumper now. What's up with that phone number? Pull in the parking lot and hop out. Let me see your frame. I see you checking out my slab. Yeah, I'm doing things. And you's a cutie girl. Where your man is? You digging me, I'm digging you. Let's make some plans then. Once you get this, you gon' come back and just think it all started with some eye contact.